back to monthly maintenance. Got an AC not cooling. This one's a DuraGuard, and I believe the unit's turned on. We're going to check here. Maybe we have a blown breaker, or maybe a bad deal. I haven't pulled the disconnect yet.
Always better to pull the disconnect first.
Here.
Safer.
Got a couple screws here.
240 volts will kill you.
Dangerous stuff. Here. There we go. Let's take a look. Can't see the contactor. Hard start kit's down in there. I can pull the little cover off. Capacitors? Where are they? Capacitor is mounted inside the wall. Looks like probably a 35.5. Inside there, I've yet to have any problems with these.
Other than a couple years ago, I added the hard start kit. That was the only problem I had.
Try the fuses.
Compressor wasn't
I
starting.
believe my contactor
sucked
sucked in.
Kit early on. Everything was good. A couple years.
You can peek behind the little cover here. Oh, contactor's not pulled in. So let's push it in and see what happens. Nothing. So the contactor's not in and the unit's not on. Okay. Okay, turned it on inside, but the unit has not turned on, so it looks like we got bad fuses at the least. Now we may have something else going on, such as a bad fan capacitor or something along those lines. But I don't have my meter with me because I got just called off while I was doing something else. That's how it goes sometimes. Anyway, conduit for it is right here. Change out the fuses here, and I can test these later at my shop. Okay, my new fuses in. Make sure everything's nice and tight there, and it is. And we'll fire it up and see what happens. Here goes. Nothing. Uh-oh. So we may have a bad breaker. May still have bad fuses. I actually don't know for sure if those fuses were good. They just were in my pocket. I may really need my meter. I have one more fuse in my pocket. I'll try this one here. Go from there. I may have to go get my meter. It's steaming today. Very, very warm. Here goes. Oh, got nothing. Oh boy. Could be a bad contactor. Could be just bad capacitor. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to figure it out scientifically. Okay, so I went and grabbed my gear now, and nothing's turning on, so not sure. I figured I'd just start by checking the fuses here for just a continuity test. And it'd be good to check the capacitors and everything while I've got it apart. But here's the first set. And it seems bad. That one's okay. That one's showing okay as well. We have no power. maybe we have a bad breaker. I can check for power inside the box here. Well, I could just do a non-contact. Got power on both sides, so I could just do a voltage check. Probably a little easier if I pull the cover off here. That'll tell me if the breaker's bad inside, rather than just on an inside. Maybe just our capacitor is completely bad. So, check one side to the other and to ground. Didn't like that. Okay, check it on the bottom and to ground. Check it to the lead. Yeah, we got 120 there. 120 there. Checking them both. 240. Okay, so our problem's either our contactor. So our contactor is sucked in at the moment. So we can check for continuity. Discharge the capacitor first. Cover back on that deal. Okay. Cover back on it. We're just going to do a continuity test. I'm going to discharge the capacitor first. Discharge both of them. Contactor is still sucked in. We're going to do a continuity test. And we've got continuity there. Got it there. Not have it there. No, got contactor. Oh yeah, the armature broke off there. If you can see that. See it? Just came right out. Alright. So we'll change out the contactor and we'll test the capacitor while we're here. We've already discharged our capacitor. A few high voltage lines coming in on the bottom. That'll be good to test on. While we're here. There's our two high voltage lines. And at the very bottom is our crankcase heater lead. That side. This is one. I guess we only have one lead. Got our red on the right side, two of them, and then our black on the left side. There we go. Looks like red and maybe some brown wire, orange wire. Probably for the fan. Again, every manufacturer's got to use different colors. It's just the way it is. And I guess I should make sure I have a contactor, huh? That would be good. It's gotten bloody hot. The way it is. Alright. And the contactor. Ooh. Okay. It's the same kind here, so we'll just mimic our sides. That works. This one's a single pole contactor, and you always want to mimic what you have going on. I'll try to go into that more in another video. I'm going to pull off the low voltage where we still have a little bit of power. There it is on that side. And now our contactor's off. It's just a matter of disconnecting the screws. Back. Go right down there. Okay. Yeah, there's the spring and the points. Set. And there's the second hole. I gotta find the other screw which dropped conveniently right down there. Alright. No biggie. It'll be only a little tricky to get that in there. I'll come back to that. Whew. So up top we've got our two red wires. On this side we've got our black wire. That's nice and easy. And on the bottom we've got the crankcase heater. And then our supply of high voltage. It's going to get mounted right under here. And now we need our low voltage wires. And it's got an insulated tool, wire crimping tool that'll work better to set for low voltage, especially as I'm perspiring, it'll increase surface area. So I'm holding just the insulated handle. Grab my low voltage lead. On the stake, and the other side, same thing, and it'll click once it touches. There we go. And we're in there. Okay. And now we should test our capacitor. Disconnect the common side. Which looks like this purple one here. Gee. It doesn't really matter which side, except it sort of does for the common side. And of course the silly thing's inserted in there, so I can't really see what the reading is supposed to be. But it looks like the orange and red is our common, and that there's only one lead on the purple side, so that must be the home. So what I need to do is disconnect from the common side. That one. That one. And that one. 3 wires there. The other one's the hard start kit. It's only slightly tricky to get to. There we go. Okay, now the common's disconnected, so we can check microfarads. And get it done. Okay, so we set it on microfarads. And I'll take our reading here. Most likely a, well, it looks like a 50, 51. And then on our fan, there we go, fan to common. Come on, buddy. No, we're not getting a very good reading. 0.26, that's not good. Not good at all. Try again. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Oh, 428. Oh, that's weird. Alright. Well, everything was working. Let's go from there. Test that again. It'll drive me nuts. On the microfarad. Oh. I guess I should pull it, check it. Let's pull the fan lead. And we'll retest that now with the lead disconnected. One thing. There we go. 4.86. Looks like I needed to disconnect the leads. We got a good read. We're good. Guess it's always better to pull them. Okay. So now I'll connect the fan lead. Hard start. First firing pretty good. That makes it tricky to be able to see sometimes. There we go. All in, all connected, ready to fire it up. Get it going. Alright, here goes plugging in the disconnect. I already put my cover back on right here. We'll fire it up, I'll leave you guys here. Beautiful. Nice quiet unit. Compressor started right up. It's very, very quiet. Yep, Duro guard's back in business. Cooling nice and good. Put cover on. Put our cover on here, we're all set. Thanks for watching. Kung Fu Maintenance over out. That was just a bad contactor. Everything else tested out good. So just a matter of putting the cover back on and get it done.
Standing on the edge of death and life, standing in between right. Light shines down, bring truth. Us will fall. Darkest fade to light. Pain give way to eternity. Just a test, it's a challenge, hurt or trust. Give it all you got, it will pass, it will fade. What you see is temporary, what you don't see is eternal, it will last. Hanging with this temporary pain gives way to